briefing, and I'm just going to talk about what happened over the night. There was several things that actually changed. Our ES ended up selling off a little bit. Looking at the 1 minute chart, I've been scalping it this morning. I'm green, so that's great. And I've been scalping it kind of all down through here. I kept thinking it was going to be bullish and come out of this, and it ended up taking a little bit of money from me. But this morning I've recovered what I was losing last night, and so I'm back to green. So that's all that matters. And on the 1 hour chart, looking yesterday, we ended up closing out at a high, and I was long on this most of the day. Well, actually half of the day yesterday, and did very well. I wish I would have just shorted right here and just stayed in it all night, but I didn't do it. So, we're all not perfect. I do my best. I do tell you when I lose, and I lost quite a bit right through here because I just couldn't get in my head that it was going to be bearish through there. And but again, I made up for it this morning. So this morning, it looks like we are possibly going to be. It's trying to rebound here, and there's a good chance it's not though. Looks like we might head down to 29.81 this morning, and that's fine with me. I'm in a short, so if it goes there, then I'll make money. I'm okay with that. And as far as the other stocks, they're going to follow it as well. But let's take a look at NG. So right now I'm kind of indecisive of what I think is going to happen. We are below this VWAP, and if we zoom this into a 15-minute, it stayed under the VWAP the whole time, and staying under the VWAP, I just got closed out on that, so stopped out. That's where it ran up. So it looks like it's staying under this VWAP. It's staying under the 15, and it looks like we are probably going to stay bearish right now. And until this gets over the VWAP or the 15, then I would not be bullish at all on this. I did really well on this. I got in a short right at that 15, and it dropped all the way down. Pulled out right about that body right there. As soon as it went down and touched, I couldn't get out quick enough, and it come up on me. So that was good for me. And so, by looking at this, we're in a downtrend. There's a good chance that we might have a little pop this morning at opening. And if we do, be leery about it not selling off right at the high of the day, as far as the morning. You need to watch this VWAP. If we get above that VWAP and stay above it, then we should be okay. Go to natural gas. Natural gas sold off all, pretty much all night. Let's see, from right here, so at closing, it went up, and then it just sold off. So I think that natural gas has been on a downtrend for quite a while now, and we may continue that downtrend. If you look at the daily chart, daily chart from back in November, we have just been selling off, and it just can't seem to get a break. So all you gassers need to be careful, because it looks like we are at that 15 again. It looks like it's probably going to sell off and come down. 1.611 is where I'm looking for it to go. Once it gets down there, then there's a chance we might rebound on that. And then we have the gold. Gold is doing pretty much the same thing. It's a lot of consolidation through here. Yesterday it just consolidated all day. Right now it's consolidated. It's starting to go up a little bit, but it's still, if you look right here, that's kind of a double top right there. It's a little bit over from right here to right here. So be careful with that. And a good chance this might come down. If the market keeps on selling off, this will continue to go up, because people will pull the money out of the ES and they'll start putting it in gold. So kind of indecisive right now where we're going to go with that. NQ, the same thing. It's the same chart as ES pretty much. So it's been selling off all night, and this should pop up, probably hit the VWAP. It may come back down, it may not. So this morning or opening is going to be the key to where we're going with a lot of these. Crude oil has just been it just keeps selling off. If you go back to the daily, look at this. Since back in January the 3rd or so, the first of the year, it has just sold off hard. And it had a little bounce here, but it's come up. Now it looks like it's coming back down. Our RSI is still down below the 50, and our volume is just showing red everywhere. MACD is still going down, and if you look at a closer time of the 1 hour, you can see that it's just going right along that 180 and it's probably going to sell off. So UNG puts is what I would recommend on that. But you look at your chart, you decide it's your money. We do not tell you what to do with your money or what to buy, but looking at this, it's looking bearish to me. And if we go to VIX, VIX last night ended up, because it sold off a little bit last night, now VIX is back up. So we're still kind of in a little downtrend though. So we'll have to watch today and see what happens. This may skyrocket. If it does, I'll probably get in more puts when it gets up here. May go into May puts though. And so I've got some April 1st, but I think I'm probably going to go into May puts to give me a little longer time on it. And the DXY, the dollar, US dollar, sold off all night. So, just like we said yesterday at the morning or the afternoon recap, is, it's staying below this 50. And as long as it's doing that, it's just going to continue down. So all you Forex traders, this is really important for you. The Dow Jones ended up rallying yesterday. It's not, showing anything yet because we're not open for it. But more than likely, since ES went down, this will probably come down as well. We won't know that until later. If we go to Tesla, Tesla ended up last night sold off. We were talking about puts yesterday. So it's actually following suit with this. We might get a pop up to maybe probably 747 or so. We might get a pop there, but when we do, it'll probably sell off. So I would wait until opening to see if this gets a pop, and when you get up there, if it starts getting to where it's stalling out, I would get the puts. You're better off to buy the puts on the way up. If you do, then the puts are cheaper. But if you do that, there's a chance it might break through, so it's a gamble. And then we have SPY. Everybody likes to look at SPY. Like I said, same as ES, it just sold off last night. We're down right now to 305. May get a pop right here. We'll find out in a bit. Walmart is sold off last night. I bought my calls rolling through here, so I'm hoping that Walmart, usually when it sells off like that, it will pop. And if we can get a good pop up to, say, the 118 range or so, would be really good. I did not have, I don't know why I don't, but there is no fibs on this. Let's put some fibs on here, see where we're going. So we got there, and we go there. We start from the high, go to the low if we think it's going up. So right now we're trending on this 618. That's my money. So if we can stay above this and keep on going, then it looks like we are probably going over time. We could probably get up to the 130 mark. So, and that's where I was thinking the other day or yesterday when I bought my calls. So 135 calls is what I have, and I think they were 417 expiration. I think is what they are. So I'm out about a month, and I'm just hoping that get a pop. Once we get a pop, and I've already got a sale set for 50%. So when it gets 50%, it'll just automatically sell. And so Walmart is looking good for me, and Roku still sold off. It's like I said, it's been going in a downtrend. And then we have AMD. It sold off last night. Pretty much everything sold off because the market did. This hit the 180, so there's a good chance that this is going to start coming down. If we look at that closer, that 180 is a sort of a resistance, and it hit and come down. So I would be looking, in the RSI it's starting to drop below the 50. So I would be looking at puts on this. It's actually below the VWAP there as well, but pre-market's kind of hard to tell because see here it was over the VWAP, now it's down. It might pop up and just rally, so you got to wait for opening. But that should take care of our morning briefing, give you an idea of where we are. ES right now, let's see if we go back to the 1 minute just to kind of see what happened. It went up to 353, and now it looks like it's coming down a little. We have a little trend that I drew out while I was scalping this morning. To see where we're going. We're actually above it now. There's a good chance we might go ahead and pop, but like I said, it could come down. Our MACD is showing down, our RSI is showing up. So, and if we go back to the 15 is more realistic about time. and you can see there I had that descending triangle drawn out, and it went above it and then it just popped down. So this one right here actually didn't work according to normal. Normally those will show up and be more accurate. So we just have to wait for the market open to see what's going to happen. We could either see a massive sell-off or we could see a massive rally. Something will happen here real soon. So I will see you guys this evening, and I'll do a market recap between 5 and 6 and try to get it loaded. Last night it was supposed to be loading, and for some reason it didn't go through, so I had to redo it. So we have a Discord channel. That Discord channel, we talk about all this charting all day long. We're in the chat. We're doing the call outs, talking about what we're buying, what we're in calls, puts, what we're doing in futures. So if you're interested in being in a daily trading room that you are seeing what other traders are doing, we have new traders and we have advanced traders. And we all share each other's ideas, and if we've got a new trader and there's kind of question about something, we try to help them chart out and stuff like that. We do have online courses coming up, be next week. The first one I'm doing is a futures class, and when that happens, I'll start putting more information out about that. Right now, I'm not 100% sure on the price, but it's probably going to be $4.99 for the online class, and it's no time limit. You take as long as you need on it. Once you sign up, you've got the class. So if it takes you a year, it takes you a year. And then we also, like I said, have the Discord channel to where we talk about everything. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let's help build the channel, and we'll get it taken care of. See you tonight.